Wagwan YouTube, it's your boy JSJ, aka Just So Juicy, aka Hot Chocolate, because I'm chocolatey and I'm hot. Today I'm here with Trapsboomin, Mr. Trappy, you get me? I'm going to be asking him a few questions about football, about the top 4, etc. You get me? You know what to do. Make sure you sub, comment, like, share, all of that. And if you like the video, like the video. Bow!
Good afternoon. Yeah, basically, you obviously have seen my videos, the lineup. Obviously I don't talk to you lot on YouTube, but today we're going to do some talking. We're going to talk about the top 4, who's getting what, who's winning what, and why.
What do you think the top 4 will be at the end of the season?
The top 4 at the end of the season, in order.
Yeah, in order. First,
right,
second,
so
third, fourth.
Let's start off with first position. First position, I'm going to go out on a limb here, yeah, and I'm going to say, I don't know if this is hope, but I'm going to say, I don't even know why it's hope, because it's not really a situation that I want to happen anyway, but I feel like it's going to happen. But I feel like Man City are going to bottle it to Liverpool. I don't know why. I just feel like Man City going through 2 seasons, no striker. I think they're taking liberties with the league. Everyone's screaming out Farmers League, Farmers League. I feel like they're gonna come unstuck because of this situation that they've been taking with this false 9 situation. That's what I think.
So you think they can't last the season with the false 9?
I don't think they're gonna. I feel like obviously they dropped points the other day. I feel like they still got Liverpool to play. Liverpool got a game in hand. I know it's still early doors, but I feel like, as much as it pains me, Liverpool probably gonna they're probably gonna bottle it to Liverpool. I think that's first place. Second place, obviously Man City.
Yeah.
Third place, I think third place is gonna go to United. That's what I think, because obviously we've had this Ralph Rangnick come in. He hasn't lost a game. Well, he's lost 1 game. He's sort of halfway steadied the ship in a certain way. Obviously, we're not playing great football, but we're not losing that many games. We've conceded not that many goals. We haven't been battered yet. But I feel like once he gets control of the dressing room, I feel like they can finish strongly. So I'm going to go with United for third. Fourth.
You really think United third?
Yeah, I think United third.
Is that not you being a bias?
I don't. It might be me being biased. It might be me being biased, but at the end, it might be more hope than anything. But I think that I feel like, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, you got Ronaldo. I mean, he's been off the pace a little bit lately. He hasn't scored any goals or whatnot, but he's been instrumental in certain ways. Obviously, the little chest down at Brentford and things like that. So he's still doing bits, but he's not getting up with the goals, but he's still doing bits. I feel like, yeah, obviously we're yet to see the best of Sancho. Elanga's emerging. Yeah, and obviously, yeah, I feel like obviously McTominay's kicking on under Ralph. So I think we've got a good chance of finishing third. I think we're finishing with a good chance of finishing third.
And now 4th spot.
4th spot, Chelsea. It's got to be Chelsea. 4th spot's going to go to Chelsea, because I just feel like Chelsea's attack is absolute rubbish. They're not clicking. They're not scoring enough goals. They've relied on Reece James and the likes of Ben Chilwell for the start of the season, and now obviously they're not about. But obviously, Reece James should be coming back soon. I think that yeah. I feel like Chelsea will finish 4th based on the draws. I don't think they're going to lose much games, but I think they're going to draw quite a few games from now to the end of the season, because their strikers are the striker is not performing.
So your top 4 is Liverpool. I was about to say City. Liverpool, City, United, then Chelsea.
Yeah, another reason why, yeah, I feel like Liverpool, because Liverpool just obviously they've got into the They've obviously gone into January, got a transfer in that Diaz. He's meant to be one of the best players in the Portuguese league or something along them lines. So they're obviously looking at they can achieve something this season, whether it be Champions League or even catch City up in the league. So obviously they've got players like Thiago, and I mean look, they haven't been great, but I feel like Liverpool. Obviously they've got the African nations. They've got Mane, and Salah out. If they can get through this period without dropping no points, then yeah, I fancy Liverpool, man. I really do. I fancy Liverpool.
Okay. So, what about Arsenal?
Arsenal. Everyone knows how I feel about Arsenal. I just don't think Arsenal have got it in them, to be honest with you. I mean, what they've done. I mean, they've been getting all this praise throughout the start of the season. Yeah, they signed all this Ramsdale, and everyone was like, yeah, he's rubbish, and he's made a few good saves. A bit theatrical, I think, but anyways, you got to give him credit where credit's due. He's kept a load of clean sheets and whatnot, but I think that I don't fancy Arsenal's chances at all, because Arsenal I feel like Arsenal's best version of Arsenal at the minute is United's worst version, and it shows because obviously they come to Old Trafford, couldn't beat us. Drew the other day with Burnley. I mean, I feel like their club, they've gone on because they've won a few games now. They feel like they can go on this bouginess where they think, oh, we're getting Vlahovic, and obviously Vlahovic has gone Juventus now. They've outcasted Aubameyang and gone and drawn at Burnley. I honestly think they should just say, look, you know what, Aubameyang, we're sorry. Get him back in the team, and yeah, try and get some goals out of him, because I don't think, again, who's really leading their attack? Lacazette? I mean, how many goals has Lacazette ever... What's Lacazette's best season in the Premier League? Has he scored 20 goals, 20 plus? I don't think so.
Alright, so what about Spurs? Look, Spurs are on 20 games. They're on 36 points. They've got 4 games in hand on Chelsea. If they win them 4 games, they go above Chelsea. Spurs,
for me, yeah. Spurs are just a letdown. They've always been a letdown, and they always will be a letdown. I mean, they've got Conte, and so everyone was like, yeah, Conte this, Conte that, but the truth is the team is not good enough. I mean, they got beat convincingly by Chelsea 3 times in a row, and I thought they could have got a draw out of it. I mean, yeah, alright, cool, they might have got robbed for a goal, but I don't think Spurs as a team are good enough to get it over the line. So I thought they'll be playing Europa League football next season. I don't think
we ain't even spoke about West Ham.
West Ham?
They're sitting in 5th.
Yeah, but right? West Ham again. West Ham do the same thing. They have a great season, gets to the business end, they just die out. I mean, we played them the other day. They played well, to be fair. I would say they didn't deserve to lose, but we didn't deserve to lose. So the game was pretty level, and obviously we nicked it at the end. And I think that's how it's going to be. Because they haven't got no one firing right now. I think Antonio ain't scored in a while. Who else have they got? I mean, I only got like Yarmolenko, but he spends loads of time on the bench.
Loads.
I mean, they've got Jared Bowen. He's doing bits at the minute. He should get an England call up, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't fancy West Ham's chances at all. I feel like West Ham, Spurs, and Arsenal will battle it out for Europa and Conference.
None of them are in 4th.
None of them are in 4th.
So that's your top 4 then?
That's my top 4. That's my top 4.
And the little stragglers.
The stragglers.
West Ham, Arsenal and Tottenham.
So in order, yeah, I'd say, if I'm going to predict it, I'm going to say Liverpool, Man City, United, Chelsea.
That's it, top 4. But then, yeah, who's you thinking 5th?
Arsenal, West Ham, Spurs.
Yeah, that's another time for.
Because obviously the games in hand you'd rather the points than the games in hand. Do you know what I mean? Look, we had a load of games in hand the other day, and we basically used all our games in hand, and then we played games that people have dropped points, and we've ended up in the top 4. When we could have ended up in the top 4 if we won all our games in hand. But yeah, it is what it is.
Make sure you sub, comment, like, share, all of that. And if you like the video, you done know.